Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is a little bit different. We're going to look at the patch notes that were put out for the new update on December 10th, the Winter Ball, I believe it's called. So let's dive into that. The Winter Ball update patch notes. It says, "Hey Valley Villagers, we're over the moon to share the first look at the Winter Ball free update in our latest developer update video, which we all have seen by now. Now, let's take a running start and dive into all of the details of what you can expect in the Winter Ball. You won't have to wait until midnight to meet the delightful Cinderella from Disney's classic Cinderella. With a little help from the fairy godmother, you'll soon be able to bring this magical princess to your valley. Disney Dreamlight Valley's The Winter Ball free update arrives on December 10th, 2025. Check out the details below." So our new content says, "A familiar glass slipper will lead you to discover where the magical princess from Disney's Cinderella has been all of this time. To kick off the first quest, you'll need to have unlocked the fairy godmother from Disney's Cinderella. We only have like a little over a day to be able to make sure that we have all the quests done. So if you're a newer player, you're most likely not going to be able to unlock Cinderella just yet. With the fairy godmother's help, break the protective pumpkin enchantment to bring Cinderella to your valley. Assist Cinderella in her friendship quests, explore a new hobby, befriend curious critters, and plan a valley-wide friendship ball to unlock her dazzling friendship rewards." Ring in the holiday cheer with the Winter Warmth Star Path. Decorate your valley with festive furnishings and welcome a cozy new holiday baby Pegasus companion. I do think it's really nice that they're giving us companions in the Star Paths. The Gift of Giving event returns from December 17th to the 31st. Complete previous year's achievements, earn new rewards, and log in on December 25th for an extra surprise claimable until the 31st of December. From January 7th to the 28th, brave the cold and explore the Winter Floating Festival to tackle weekly puzzles and exclusive winter entries. Wow, said that wrong. Exclusive wintry rewards. Keep an eye out for the magical Cinderella Mega Bundle coming to the premium shop this season, alongside the Icy Frozen Palace, an adorable husky puppy, and much more. Seasonal Moonstone packs will also be available for a limited time, with different cosmetic items arriving in future updates. I'm going to circle back real quick to the Huskies. I'm wondering if they're going to be based off of that movie Snow Dogs, I believe it's called, because that's the only Disney IP that I can think of that would have a husky puppy in it, unless they're just giving us random dogs that are no longer related to Disney. Anyway, please note that Disney Dreamlight Valley Apple Arcade Edition does not include seasonal Star Pass or access to the premium shop. Dream Teams. Dream Teams will become available once the Friendship is Everything quest is completed. Create or join a community with up to 7 friends. Customize your team's names, mottos, and motifs, and request or trade items with other members. This new feature is made up of 4 subsections. Your Dream Team. You're going to join or create a Dream Team. Once you're part of this Dream Team, you can view your team's information and activity logs, as well as leave the group if you are no longer satisfied with it. For the owners of the groups, you can manage your team's name, motto, and icon, as well as invite others and view your members' activity logs. You can also transfer ownership to another member or dissolve your Dream Team entirely. The Members section. You can view all members' portraits, names, overall collections, and realm doors that are unlocked. You can also open a detailed profile card for each member, which includes information such as current Dream staff ranking and main story progression. For owners, you can manage and remove other members from the Dream Teams. Item sharing. Members of the Dream Team can use this tab to request items that they need to fulfill requests made by others. To request an item, open your request box and add an item. You'll need to have previously owned it in order to request it, and I believe that this is most likely implemented so people that don't have DLCs are not requesting DLC items. You can make up to 2 requests per day. This means all 4 request boxes can be filled over 2 days if no donations are received. To donate, open a member's request box, select one of their requested items, and select from your own inventory and send them the specific quantity of that item. So when it's saying inventory, this is where I'm confused. Does it mean like your backpack that you have on you at that time, or does it mean like anything that you possibly have in chests and stuff? I'm hoping it's that way so I don't have to run around and search for things, but it is what it is. Important when playing on a Nintendo or Mac OS device, the pixel shards received for making donations will not be added to your inventory. A fix for this will be implemented shortly. Basically, from my understanding, that it takes a week or so for the developers to be able to push out an update. So it was already submitted, and by the time it was submitted, they found this glitch, but it was too late to fix it. So when they do the hotfix for all of the other glitches that we are guaranteed to get because it happens every update, when they implement that hotfix, this will be also put in there. However, I'm not sure if you're going to receive the pixel shards that you did not get from the donations that you were making, or if maybe they'll send it to you in your mailbox as like, oops, you lost something, or, a reward, or here's your stuff. Alright. Team feed. Members of a dream team can share and react to pictures. You can share pictures to your team feed directly through photo mode. You'll also be able to view and react to other members' pictures here. Dream snaps are automatically shared in the team feed. This function can be turned off in the settings. You will have a maximum of 2 active shared pictures. Once this limit is reached, sharing a new picture will replace the oldest one. Dream teams will not be available on the Apple Arcade Edition. Here are some improvements to the Star Path. You are now able to track all of your duties. So you can track all of your active Star Path duties at once. So if you just have the basic Star Path, it would be the 3 duties at a time. If you had the premium Star Path, it'll be 6 duties at a time. Updated UI, a refreshed interface now highlights which rewards have been collected. Auto-claim, a new auto-claim feature for both duties and rewards can now be toggled on for those using the premium Star Path. This right here seems like it's an incentive for you to actually get the premium Star Path. Realistically, I'm probably not going to use the auto claim for the rewards specifically. Like, I would probably auto claim, my oh my god, what's it called? Like the currency for the Star Path, every time it changes. But basically, how many of each, how much you need to purchase each item in the Star Path. I would probably auto claim those, but I would not auto claim my rewards because I genuinely like to get my like the cheapest things that I can get, like usually like the 10 motif, or motif that costs like 10, or something that costs like 10, 20. And then I basically jump for the moonstones first. Once I do that, then maybe I'll start auto-claiming. I don't know. I just want to see basically what I would use ahead of time and not be forced to get them one at a time and not in an order that I want. So, active period. As the Winter Ball update, Starpath duties will be prolonged by 24 hours. This means a grace period will not last 24 hours. I don't really see how that makes a big difference. If you guys know when the Star Path ends, you should have your stuff done by then. It's pretty self-explanatory, honestly. Scrooge McDuck's store. Scrooge McDuck's store new return policy. You can now sell purchasable items back to Scrooge at 75% of their Star Coin value, which makes total sense. You should not be getting 100% of your Star Coin value back, even though people are claiming that Courtney may have said that in her videos. I don't recall what was said about it, to be honest. I was more focused on the fact that we're getting a search bar. The whole returning items thing kind of went completely over my head, honestly. But even in real life, if you're going to return something, sometimes there's you're not going to get the full amount back because of restocking or repurchase fees and stuff like that. Shopping improvements, a new search bar, filters, and sorting options have been added to make it easier. Photo mode, villager toggles. You can now use a toggle to select which of your valley's villagers appear in your photos. Up to 15 unlocked Disney Dreamlight villagers will be available to display. And here's where my confusion comes in. Is it going to be you're allowed to have 15 in your photo? Is it you can pre-select 15 and then decide which ones which one or two or three you want to use? Or is it a 15 that are pre-selected for you that you have to choose from because some villagers are harder to see, like Remy or the characters from Toy Story or something like that. Dynamic realm unlocks. New dynamic Dreamlight prices to unlock realm doors will allow for a more customized experience. After the first 3 doors, you can choose which realm door to unlock next. Doors 1, 2, and 3, which is Remy, Moana, Wally, remain unchanged. First is free. Second and third are 3,000 each. Door 4 is 4,000. Door 5 is 5,000. Door 6, 6,000, and so on and so forth. When you get to door 15 and beyond, those are 15,000. That is going to be the standard rate. However, I do feel like the newer players kind of get a little bit of a break because a lot of our doors were like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. So I feel like we who have been playing for a while spent a lot more. So I'm wondering if like Dreamlight Valley will like compensate us and give us back some of that Dreamlight, because that's, yeah, unfortunately that's a little unfair to seasoned players. Companion abilities. Ever have trouble remembering which animal companion helps you collect which resource, or wish your rabbits could just lend a paw with greens too? With this update, your loyal pets will now assist you in more broadly based activity types. Rabbits are now just genuinely gardening, squirrels are foraging, foxes, crocodiles, turtles are fishing, raccoons and whimsical creatures are mining. I'm wondering what they're considering whimsical creatures, because I don't see like cats and stuff on this list, so I'm wondering if it's like all of those ones that we got as rewards that don't really match other things. Ravens would be digging, capybara, snakes, monkeys, time-bending, owl, dragons, pegasus, snippets, sunburns, flower pickup, and dogs would be wood pickup. Communion Companion. Rejoice! The Sakura Blossom Dragon, the community companion created with your help earlier this year, is making its way to the valley with the Winter Ball update. To claim it, simply enter the following redeemable code on your menu once the update goes live. This would be at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday, December 10th. You will be able to use the code Community Companion Dragon 2025. That was a mouthful. That is probably the biggest. Honestly, I think it is the biggest code that we've ever had. So make sure you have it all in capitals and you are spelling it correctly. Wish Blossom Ranch updates. The following updates impact the expansion. Simply riding a mount will now grant significantly more XP. Mining and removing dead wish blossoms, splinters of fates, inkies, and night thorns will also grant increased XP. Finally, watering and harvesting will now grant more XP as well, with harvesting awarding more than double the amount it previously did. This is great for people who haven't already leveled up their horses. So that's a plus anyway, because it was really hard to try to get those horses up in levels. The Valley Stable. Just like the stalls, you can now place a copy of the Wish Blossom Ranch stable in your valley and across other expansions. This does not mean that you're going to be able to place Khan, Sven, or Maximus in your other valley areas. It just means like the stall where the horses that you create are in. Top changes and bugs fixes. The button mushrooms for the Wish Blossom Ranch, that was a big one, so they're fixing that and we'll finally be able to get it. And that was really irritating me, to be completely honest, because every day Khan wants button stew. What can I not make? Button stew. So I have yet to be able to get Khan to have the little magical glowing, ring around him, because I've not been able to do this. So I'm hoping this will be fixed now. The balloons that keep spawning all over the place over in the pixie area, that's going to be changed and fixed. Alpine Chicken Coop was not functioning as a companion house. Snowy Alpine Cottage was too small. The horse's hoof colors were not applying correctly. Fix an issue where the incorrect caravan slots had a 10 item limit. That was annoying because, yeah, like, why did those random two only have like 10 a day? So I'm kind of glad that's being fixed, that we will now be able to do unlimited again. Belle and Beast would not dance after completing the Once Upon a Dance Dream Bundle quest line. Fix an issue where animal companions were not picking up certain resources. Honestly, I wish they would fix that with Wish Blossom Branch, because every time I'm doing anything on the horses, they keep freezing up and then I can't pick anything up and it's just weird. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you guys want to just read this yourself, I will attach the link to it below in the description so you guys can see that for yourself. Alright, so what do you guys think about all of the new features that we're going to be getting and the bug fixes that we're getting? I do think some of these features are really cool, and I know we've all been looking forward to that new search bar that will be coming in Scrooge's shop. So what features stood out the most to you? Yeah, leave a comment below. And on that note, if you could like and subscribe, that would be wonderful. And thank you to everybody who is subscribed to me. You guys are wonderful. Have a great day. I will see you in the next one. Bye.